by with the definition of this thing, definition of law, as I said last time, and it's the concept. Because on the book what we thrown there, so they are showing that they should give the concepts of the law. The concepts of the law is just like what the law is all about. So we started here. I don't know. Maybe we'll proceed with the labor law instead of the general one, or we say okay. I saw that one day was not on criminal law. It was not on this particular one. So we get the concept. We talk about the concept, or we define the law here, saying that law were general rules and define rules and regulation. That, for example, that govern an institution or that regulate the activity, the behavior of individuals in a society. So say there were rules and regulation laid down. That's the reason why when we are defining it, there are some specific terms that you need to be very clear with it. When you say laid down, it means that the rules are rules that have been, for example, defined. They are defined rules and regulation that govern the relationship between individuals in the society and or maybe the society in general, or it regulate the behavior of individuals in the society, what you are supposed to do, what you are supposed to do in society, and what you are not supposed to do. So when we're talking about the sources, because I just saw in one of the questions they're talking about the sources, and generally when I was talking about we're talking about the concept here, we're trying to make some reason why the law exists, to regulate law and public order, to bring peace, to ensure that there is justice, to ensure that there is respect of human rights. So those are the different reasons why the law exists, because the law is there to make sure that we have peace in our community. We have to maintain law and order or tranquility. We have justice and the respect of human rights. And the sources here, I don't know if you can give me some of the sources of the law. Some of the sources, because I just saw in one of the questions, they mean that those are some of the very important things that we have on the law as well. On their questions. I said the first one source of the law was the constitutional law. But as I said, we need to start, even we are right, we need to start from the others of the important ones. So we have the Constitution of the Republic. So that's the first law. And the highest law of the land. I made mention of it here last time that the highest law of the land is the constitutional law. If there's any other law, that law should derive, in that other national law, that law should derive is the source or inspiration from the Constitution of the Republic. So the Constitution of the Republic is also the first law. Whatsoever be the case, when they ask you to give the source of the law, you have to start with the constitutional law. The constitutional law. And secondly, we have to talk about the statutory law, because it's the second in the orders of hierarchy of this national law. And the statutory law. And I said that the statutory law here are laws that are enacted by the parliament. And that's the reason why when you ask me to talk about the other questions here, I was trying to make you understand that when I'm talking about statutory law, or they said you should keep the rules or the function of the parliament. Yes, so statutory law are laws that are enacted by the parliament. So they are laws that are enacted by the parliament. Apart from the statutory law here, we are going to talk about the case law. Or case law, or let's say common law. So I said we talked about it here last time. The common laws are rules and regulations that this law, most of the laws are just past court decisions, or maybe some general practices that have something that have been applicable in a society, a particular society, or a particular community for a particular period of time. So maybe you can now take it to common law, like they said, we call it court precedents, or all the other past judgment of the courts. And after that, we have to talk about what again? What's the other source of the law? Again, we equally have international laws. So international laws are equally another source of the other source of the law. So this another source of law is equally international law. Okay, so we have that's where the law, most of these laws, they derive their inspiration. Because generally, the constitution is inspired. Though the laws that sit down and draft the constitution, they are mostly inspired by international laws. But I say that normally international laws is the highest laws that is supposed to be respected. When in terms of norms, international law is normally supposed to be the first law. But generally, what we do here is that we are doing here, because of your exam, if they are asking you to write the sources of the law, you start by level law coming down. International laws will fall behind. But if you want in a real sense, the way it works, international law is supposed to be the first, because the constitution derives its source from international laws. Meanwhile, the other laws like statutory laws, the case law, we have the case law, we have decrees. I will talk here last time about decrees. We talk about decrees, and we going to talk about this thing. What was the other thing we talked about?